Hello and welcome to my League 2 Game Week 22 predictions for the Boxing Day fixtures. This should be a good match week. Boxing Day always provides great results. 1963 Premier League, you know what, or Division 1 as it was called then. You know what I'm talking about. Let's just dive straight into my League 2 Boxing Day predictions. So into the first game then, and on Friday we have Accrington versus Barrow at 3 o'clock on Sky Sports Plus. Every single game this week is on Sky Sports Plus. Back-to-back losses for Accrington to Bromley and Cambridge respectively. Barrow haven't won in their last 5, a few 2-2 draws in there as well. Head-to-heads look like this: 2-0 home win for Barrow over Accrington, 1-0 win for Accrington over Barrow last season at Accrington. 2 wins for Accrington, 3 draws, 1 draw between the sides. I am gonna back a Accrington home win just because they are at home in this one. I am gonna back them to get over the line in this one against the Barrow side. They don't particularly look great under Andy Wink, so yeah, I'll go back Accrington to win this by 2-1 in this one over a Barrow side that don't look particularly great at the moment. So yeah, Accrington to win by 2-1 here. Battle of the Bees now, and it is Bristol Rovers taking on Bromley. Bristol Rovers ending that losing rut of 3 games on the belts with a decent draw away at Crewe. Bromley 4 wins in their last 5, really doing well for themselves at the moment. These two sides have only played each other in the FA Cup, and it's been 2 wins for Bristol Rovers and 1 draw in there as well, 0 wins for Bromley. Bristol Rovers do have a pretty good head-to-head record against Bromley, but I don't see them winning this one. Bristol Rovers look pretty good at the moment. Bromley look pretty good at the moment, you have to say. Bristol Rovers home form is not it, but Bromley's away form is a bit crap, I would say, compared to their home form, which is top of the table. I am gonna back a tough one, even though Bromley's away form, we know Bromley's away form isn't great. Bristol Rovers have started. I feel like they might go on a start. They've got to pick some wins up at some point, and they might do it here. Steve Evans' first game in charge of Bristol Rovers, new manager bounce and all of that. I am going to back a Bristol Rovers winning this one. Might be a surprise, but I'm going to back another 2-1, maybe a bit boring, but 2-1 to Bristol Rovers in this one against Bromley. May come of a surprise, but I think Steve Evans is going to get his team rolling this weekend. And 2-1 win for Bristol Rovers over Bromley here. Cheltenham, Shrewsbury now then, two sides that are towards the bottom end of the table. Cheltenham in 18th, Shrewsbury in 20th. Cheltenham do very well under Steve Cottrell at the moment to pick themselves out of that relegation zone. Haven't they? Their home form has been a big part of that as well, up to 18th in the table with Shrewsbury's away form lurking in the relegation zone. Head-to-head record looked like this: 1-0 home win for Shrewsbury over Cheltenham, 2-0 home win for Cheltenham over Shrewsbury last time they played. 4 wins for Cheltenham, 2 wins and 6 wins for Shrewsbury. I'm going to back Cheltenham probably to get over the line in this one, but you never know with Mike Carpenter. Shrewsbury a bit unpredictable, as we know. Cheltenham have done pretty well since Steve Cottrell has come in. He's got a 60% win record. He's won 9 games, drawn 2, lost 4 since he's come in. They've been pretty good. I'm going to back Cheltenham to win this. I'm going to go for a 2-0 home Cheltenham win in this one over Shrewsbury. Cheltenham are going to beat Shrewsbury by 2-0 in this one. And Cheltenham continue that really good form of theirs. Chesterfield versus Notts County now then, two sides. Bit of a local affair this one. Chesterfield back-to-back wins for them over Barnet and Shrewsbury respectively. Notts County probably should have beat Walsall at the weekend, did draw 0-0. They did beat Grimsby, MK Dons, Bristol Rovers all before that, so they are doing pretty well for themselves at the moment. Head-to-heads look like this: 2-1 away with for Chesterfield back in March earlier this year, and 2-2 draw between the sides on the 12th of October 2024, and before that was the National League playoff final. Notts County did win, of course. 7 wins for Chesterfield, 5 draws, 8 wins for Notts County. I'm going to back it's a tough one to back. Who do I bet? It'd probably be a draw, if I'm honest. I'm going to back a draw in this one between these two sides. I'm going to back a Desmond, go back a 2-2. I think both sides do like to score. Chesterfield at home always do love a few goals themselves. So, back at a 2-2 draw in this one between Chesterfield and Notts County in this one. But yeah, I think Paul Cook's side do like a few goals, as do Notts County's, or Martin Patterson's Notts County, after their slow start are starting to pick up the season now. Crawley, Colchester, then now at the Broadfield Stadium. Crawley, three losses out of the last 5. They haven't won in their last 5. Colchester battering Newport County by 4-1 last time out. Very unlucky to lose to Salford City before that as well. Crawley have scored 7 in their last 5, not particularly great. They haven't won in their last 7. They haven't kept a clean sheet in 9. Colchester have scored in 9 in their last 5. I am expecting a bit of a lower fare with them averaging 1.7 goals a game, and probably, even though they did beat batter Newport at the weekend, but that is Newport, who aren't particularly great. I'm going to back Colchester for a narrow win in this one. I think they will get over the line, go for a 1-0 Colchester away win here. Because, well, I just think Colchester's starting to click now and probably can get into the playoffs. If they did try, they are only a point away from it. No, they're not. I tell a lie. They are 4 points away from it. Definitely in contention, aren't they? So, yeah, I'm going to back a Colchester away win in this one over a Crawley side that don't look particularly great this season under Scott Lindsay. Gillingham versus Cambridge. Now then, Gillingham haven't won in their last 5, but they do love a good draw. Do Gillingham, 4 draws on the trot for them. They did lose to Fleetwood, a similar form to Cambridge actually, but Cambridge won their last match against Accrington before the 4 previous draws. Head-to-heads look like this last time they played was in the 21-22 season. 2-0 away for win for Gillingham over Cambridge. 1-0 home win for Gillingham over Cambridge there. Gillingham do look pretty decent at home. Well, their home and away forms very, very similar. Cambridge aren't particularly great away, so I can see Gillingham and Gareth Ainsworth's side getting a result in this one, as he is back in management now, which is great to see. Bradley Dack is part of that Gillingham squad. I am going to bet Gillingham to win this under Gareth Ainsworth. I think they will get a 1-0 win over this Cambridge side that don't particularly like going on the road anywhere. So, 1-0 to Gillingham over Cambridge here. Now to Blundell Park, where Grimsby Town take on Oldham Athletic. Grimsby had a horrible run. I don't think they've won in the league in a while. They've only scored 6 in their last 5. They haven't scored in their last 2. It's going to be a low scoring affair because Oldham, I don't think, have scored many either in their last few matches. 2-1 away win for Grimsby. Last time they played back in League 2 2021. 0-0 draw between the sides on the 29th of December 2020. Oldham did also win this game back in 2018, back in League 2. Grimsby's home form is a bit better than their away form, I think. I could be wrong. No, their away form is better. Why do I speak? Oldham's away form pretty similar, both sides. I think this would be quite a cagey affair, if I'm honest. I don't think it's going to be a lot between the sides. Grimsby playoffs hopes are diminishing each game they play at the moment. I'm going to back a 1-1 draw in this one at Blundell Park. I just don't see a team winning here. That is why I'm backing a 1-1 draw between these two in this one. And I think it'd be quite a cagey game. Both sides not really scoring many goals at the moment either. So 1-1 between Grimsby and Oldham here. MK Dons Swindon now then. MK Dons at Stadium MK have been okay, I think. They did get a nice away win last time out against Harrogate. Nice 4-0 battering in that one. Swindon did beat Crawley, they beat Bristol Rovers in their only disappointing defeat was at home to Cheltenham in their for Ian Holloway's men. They did beat Bolton in the FA Cup 4-0 as well. Last time they did play was on the 11th of November this year, but it was a 4-0 away win for Swindon in the EFL Trophy, which we're not going to count. 0-0 draw between the two sides on the 3rd of May last season, final day of League 2. 3-1 home win for MK Dons over Swindon back on the 9th of November. Ian Holloway will be looking to do this, get a win on the line, over the line in this one for Swindon Town away at MK Dons. 12 wins for MK Dons, 4 draws, 3 wins for Swindon. They've scored 12 in their last 5. MK Dons have been flying with the goals recently. They average 2 goals a game. Swindon have scored 9 in their last 5. I am expecting a high-scoring affair here. I'm just going to back MK Dons to win this and go for a 3-2 home MK Dons win in this one over Swindon Town. I just think they're going to have a bit too much quality for Swindon in this one, or they might just... Well, yeah, I think MK Dons will win this over Swindon by 3 goals to 2. Definitely game of the round, this one. Newport Barnet then. Newport still sit bottom of the table, unfortunately for them. 3 losses in their last 5 in all competitions. Not particularly great. Back-to-back losses for Barnet, though, at Chesterfield and at Salford isn't particularly great. Yeah, head-to-heads do look like this. 4-1 away win for Newport in the Cup on the 12th of December 2023. Last time they did play in League 2 was a 2-0 home win for Barnet. And then 2-1 away win for Barnet there. 2 wins for Newport on the head-to-heads, 4 draws, 4 wins for Barnet on that occasion. Barnet's away form is a lot better than their home form in this one. So we'll have to wait and find out what happens here at Rodney Parade. Barnet won 4-0. Their last win over Bristol Rovers, of course. Yeah, I'm struggling to see a win against Barnet in this one. Newport look absolutely dreadful at the moment. So, yeah, I am going to back a Barnet away win in this one. Go for a nice 3-1 away Barnet win in this one. I think Newport look absolutely dreadful. And Barnet's away form is pretty good. So, yeah, Barnet wins by 3 goals to 1 here. Salford City take on Harrogate Town now. Carl Robinson's side back-to-back wins in the league, looking very, very good for themselves against a Harrogate side that haven't won it in their last 3. They did beat Blackpool in the Virtue Trophy. They haven't won in a while in the league. They've only scored 6 in their last 5. They don't keep clean sheets very often, and Salford City, as good as they are scoring at home at the Peninsula, they will be looking to take advantage of a Harrogate side that don't look particularly good at the moment. Salford do sit 6th in the table on the home form, and Harrogate on the away form do sit 20th, but still nowhere near where Salford City are. Last time they played was a 2-0 home win for Salford on the 3rd of December 2024. Good home win for them on that one. Salford did beat Harrogate away from home on the 1st of January. Yeah, 10 wins for Salford, 5 draws, 1 win for Harrogate. Salford City are going to win this. I'm going for a 2-0 Salford home win here against the Harrogate side that don't look particularly great, I have to say. So, yeah, Salford will win this by 2 goals to 0 over Harrogate in this one. Penultimate game now as Tranmere take on Fleetwood at Prenton Park. Back-to-back defeats for Tranmere, 7 goals conceded. It's not great from Andy Crosby's side. They take on Pete Wild's Fleetwood, who did win last time out, I believe. Did they win last time out, or am I talking rubbish? They did. They did beat Gillingham, of course, and Newport as well in their unbeaten their last 5. They have started to pick up a bit. Head-to-heads look like this. Last time they played was in the EFL Trophy. Don't really care about that 3-0 away win for Fleetwood. Bit of a local affair, this one. Tranmere really haven't got the better of Fleetwood in recent times. 0-0 draw on the 22nd of March. 11th of February was also a 0-0 draw this year in League 2. 0 wins for Tranmere, 3 draws, 4 away wins for Fleetwood. Fleetwood 16th on the away form. Tranmere 20th on the home form. This one's a tight one to call, really. They're both not very good, I don't think. I'm going to back a draw in this one. Go back a 1-1 draw between these two sides. They don't look particularly great. So yeah, 1-1 draw between the two sides in this one. Don't see a lot separating them either. So 1-1 between Tranmere and Fleetwood. Final game on this Boxing Day is Walsall taking on Crewe Alexandra. Another decent game to watch this one at the Pallet Track Bescott Stadium. Get the words out. Crewe unbeaten in the last 4 games despite only drawing 3 of them. Walsall did beat Oldham. They beat Gateshead in there as well. They beat Stevenage as well. 2 draws against Shrewsbury, and very lucky to grab a draw away at Notts County in there as well. Last time they did play, Crewe was 1-0 away with for Walsall on the 3rd of May. 9th of November 2024 back at Walsall was 1-1 draw. 3 wins for Walsall, 8 draws, 5 wins for Crewe. They will be looking to win this. Walsall, Carney's been firing the goals in 9 goals so far this season, has Daniel Carney on loan from, where's he on loan from? Charlton Athletic, I believe. Yeah, Walsall should win this. Their home form's not particularly great though. Yeah, I'm gonna back. Actually, no, I'm gonna back another draw in this one. I'm gonna back a 1-1 draw between Walsall and Crew here. I don't see a lot separating them, but yeah, I'm gonna back a draw in this one between Walsall and Crew, just because I don't think Walsall's home form is particularly great. So yeah, 1-1 between sides here. Thank you very much for watching my Game Week 22 League 2 predictions or Boxing Day predictions. If you did like the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all of that good stuff, and I'll speak to you all in the next one, which will be League 1 predictions tomorrow, and we've got a double upload tomorrow of Championship as well. I'm going to have to try and squeeze the Premier League out on the weekend, maybe before it'd be difficult to get the Premier League ones out. I will let you know in a community post on YouTube. So if they will be out in time or not, I probably will record them. It's just whether they get out in time. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll speak to you all in the next one.